Okay, fellow captains, survivors, shipwrecked sailors, to I think we're on day 4, Captain's Log, day 4. So last time, we finally got a boat. We finally got out onto the open water, a little bit anyway, in a limited capacity. And what I'm going to go do here real quick before I get back to sea. Oh yeah, we also found a spiffy hat. Actually, I really don't, this is like my least favorite hat. I mean, if there was a bonus for completing the entire set, great, but I really don't like this hat, but it's better than the one that I had. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and delve into some copper real quick so I can have some more of this cooking while I'm off doing other things. Man, those copper tools, they help a lot. That's not a choppable wall, is it? Hold on a second. I don't want to eat a little bit. It helps. Although this doesn't enhance endurance at all, so... Did I not put a torch back here? Yeah, I thought I'd had. Yep, there's a torch. There it is, right there. Sometimes you just see when everything respawns. So the lighting effects are actually pretty darn nice. If things are sealed, then the light doesn't get through it, right? You know, I mean, you can see there's this rock casts a shadow. It doesn't like peek through the rock at all. If there's chinks in your walls, you know, then the light will actually peek through those. You know, daylight can get into your building or whatever. It'll actually peek through the little. So the lighting effects are actually pretty darn intense here. Didn't I build another torch back in here too? If I did. There it is. Let's let that stamina recover a little bit. I need to bring some bananas back to my cook fire so I can make banana broccoli shakes. Yeah, it's not banana broccoli, it's banana coconut, but still. For those of you that have seen Demolition Man, you'll know to what I'm referring. Yeah, see what I mean? The light actually pokes through. Not the whole thing of rock, like it's not there. It actually pokes through. So it is pretty well done that way. You know? It's not a shell of a game. Now that's a little weird. I wish they would do something about that. The floating bits of rock in the mines, you know, especially the ones that's not attached to the ceiling. If it's attached to the ceiling, that's another thing. But if it's just there floating, that's kind of meh. Okay, I get it. Like I said though, I'm not defending the game blindly. I'm just saying it's not finished yet. That's all. It's not finished yet. So, have a little patience, have a little faith. Paciencia y fe, as they said in the Heights. Yes, I have lots of movie references too. An ever-growing list of references thanks to my wife. She's turned me on to some things that I wouldn't have normally watched by myself. Thank you, honey. Love you, honey. All right, we're out of inventory space, so that's probably a sign to call it a day for now. We'll come out of here. We'll go and deposit copper, stone. Okay. Well, we're gonna fill that bag up with stone. How much copper can I make? 70. So we'll just go ahead and make 70. I don't like to drain it completely. Okay, there's that. How much? Oh, okay. I got 15 charcoal left. So let's go ahead and see about. Let's go ahead and see about making some more charcoal. Thing produced 3 wood. All right. Good God, early level is just painful. Really, it is just painful. 13 wood, that ought to get me over 100. No, charcoal kiln. There it is. Dur. Yes. I just like to make this at 100 a time. So, make more charcoal, make more copper. We're gonna go off and get into what it is we need to get into. While I'm back here, actually, on my way out, I'm gonna go ahead and chow some of this bacon and eggs. Oh, we got something for discovery. Rum gives us gunroom grog. Okay, cool. And the journal rescuing the crew. I figured out a captive I freed said the pirates have taken a lot of folk and are keeping them locked up in other camps close by. So we have to go locate those because I do not have just I can spot everything from 25 miles away turned on in my discovery settings. Alright, so there goes a sow. And for this one, what we're looking for is a... there they are. You see those skeletons? See that skeleton? So this thing is going to be in the middle of these skeletons. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to make sure my food is topped off because there's a little surprise with this one. Okay. And there's the surprise. Surprise! He tried it. He tried it. They always do. And then there's a bunch of cayenne pepper down here. Yeah, before you just go blazing in. Keep your eye, especially when you're dealing with groups of these guys. Okay. Combat system's not janky. If anything, it's a little oversimplified. With the way that the AI behaves in it, it's a little oversimplified, if anything. Because they're fairly predictable. It's just when they do things can become the problem. So let me see here. Can I? Yes, you can. That gold circle around the bell means that you can. So that answers a question I had asked earlier. Is can you fast travel off the little boat with just one bell? The answer to that is yes. So early game, build a bell by your early camp. You'll have a much easier time of things. And you can always move it, right? If you find a spot you like better for a better, more permanent camp, then you can always move it. And I'm sailing off here in the wrong direction, aren't I? So it's got, wow, okay. I need a bigger boat. And the rescuing the crew is to the north. So let's start trucking off to the north and rescue these crew members. Now, just a few random thoughts as we're doing this. Something you can do for I need a bigger boat is have rope, coarse cloth, and nails stored up and ready to go for when you go to do it. The wood, you can get 100 wood easy enough. Just chop down a mess of trees when you get over there and get the area cleared out. You don't have to kill yourself hauling all of that stuff over there. Just the cloth, the rope, and the nails. And I think it's like 20 cloth, 20 nails, and 10 rope or something like that is enough to get the ship fixed. Oh, and there is that appears to be a lost ship. Yep, that appears to be a bit of floating wreckage. It's going to have a lot of stuff on it. So we're going to come off course just a little bit to go get that. And actually, if you look carefully, you can see land way over there in the distance. At least that looks like a shoreline. Yeah, that's land. Land ho! It's a little bit misty out here, which is making visual seeing distance is a little bit visual distance, making visual distance a little bit more limited, isn't it? Okay. Now remember, if you're going to pick these wreckages up off of this dinghy, you do need to get up out of the seats. It's not like your other ships where you can pick it up. You can pick it up. Yep, lost boat. Pick up. Oh, no. Bad idea. Whoopsie. And that could have actually ended really badly because, well, the boat was still moving away from me. All I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. All of that came off of that ship that had been cast adrift. And there's one of the pirate camps right there. Okay. So, for folks that are complaining about, why can't I use my ship as a spawn point? Well, there's a real simple solution to all of that nonsense. And it only costs 10 plant fiber and 4 wood. If you don't have the wood handy, cut down a tree. Put a tent up. See? Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. I'm going to put a tent down. And you know, if you want to, you can do this as well. And I'll just throw all of this stuff in there. And then I'll go to my map and I'll mark my point. And I can always come back later. But seriously, how hard is it to gather 10 plant fiber and 4 wood and put down a tent? Right? There's no need to complain about your ship not being a spawn point. Personally, I rather like that because fast traveling from your ship makes sense. You're already on your mode of transportation. But fast traveling to your ship, well, guys, realistically, you would have to put up some kind of signal fire or write a letter and put it in a bottle and set it adrift at sea and hope that it gets to your crew. Fast traveling to your ship logically is not going to make much sense. Fast traveling from your ship, if you stop and think about it logically, kind of makes a little bit of sense actually because you're already on the ship, right? And I mean, seriously, have you guys ever played those games where it's a big world and you don't have a fast travel system? It gets old having to traverse the same old stretch of water over and over and over and over again. So now, the fast travel system as it is, my vote is on it works. Because, there again, you're not going to be able to get on your smartphone and call the crew on your ship and say, hey guys, come pick me up. Okay, this one has a sergeant on it, and we're going to want to try to be very, very careful with how this is going to work because it looks like there's a few guys over there too. So I'm going to go ahead and top off on food. And we're going to get everything nice and ready for dealing with these guys. Uh-oh. I put that right in his face. Now, if we can pull a couple of these guys away from the group, great. Uh-oh.
Big mistake, friend.
Now, I'm only level 2, but please remember, the reason that looked a lot faster, those of you that are keeping up with the rest of the progress on this, that looked a lot faster, is because I've upgraded my saber to level 5. Right? So I think Buddy's idea that your stat points don't mean as much as level, I think that has a lot of bearing. Because I haven't actually increased my let me see here, this is an agility weapon. Yes, it's an agility based weapon. I haven't put any points into agility, and yet I'm dealing with these guys much, much easier. There we go. Yeah, so weapon level actually is going to be the more critical factor for how much damage am I going to do in combat. There we go. So see, block, counterattack, dodge, counterattack. Don't just stand there and try to swing, guys. It's not going to work out for you very well. Okay, good. We got a better pistol now too. So now we have a green pistol. We're not into blue pistols yet. We got one bit of blue clothing. Okay, so we freed him. Are there any other of those stashes around? We got 32 gunpowder stocked up and only 3 copper ball. When we get back though and the copper's done cooking, we can certainly make some more copper ball if we really want to. If we really want to. Okay, so we got us a dodo here. Let's take out the dodo. There you go. Bad dodo. Okay. Are the other camps on this island? Probably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stick to the coast as much as possible for now. I'm not going to try to fully explore this island just yet. Oh, hold on a second. Am I really about to royally mess up? Possibly. Possibly. Let me bandage up while I'm walking around here and trying to consider did I try to screw up again? Another thing you can do actually is in a pinch if you really need it, and I'm going to pick up these scallops because Pearls are actually a lot better. They have a much better usage. Okay, the revival point's already been set. Pearls have a much better usage than simply using them as ammunition in your guns. They come handy in the alchemical field because you need them to make elixirs of cruelty, and the elixir of cruelty allows you to, it enhances your damage output by 15%. So yeah, you kind of want to collect pearls if you can. And because I'm here and the opportunity has presented itself, I'm going to go ahead and chop this up, snag some more nails. See? Efficiency in motion, guys. You see these things and you know you got the ship to repair and you don't want to waste you want to spend your copper on more important things like weapon upgrades or bullets. You don't have to spend it on nails. You can grab all the nails that you need out of these things. See? I'm already at 3. There's 2 more. No, hold on, that's not 2 more. There we go. Now we're at 4. And whatever I have stored up back at the base, there's 5. Look at that. All these lovely nails just coming out of this stuff that gets washed ashore. Otherwise, you just pass right by it. But, okay. 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 There we go. All right. Let's go on further up and further in. And I'm going to go ahead and take a second and open up those scallop shells. And hey, we got 2 pearls out of that. All right, I'm going to 6 nails. Keep our eyes peeled for the next pirate camp. And, you know, we can kind of just trek straight over here. Like I said, look ahead, plan ahead, keep your eyes peeled, watch out for, you know, don't just run up over the, oh, look, okay, I'm in a hurry, I'm going to run up, see? If you had just kept on trucking, what would have happened? You might have gotten jumped and mobbed and swarmed by 3 angry piggies. Okay. Yeah, let's see. See a little bit of patience, a little bit of timing. Instead of doing what your average moron does and blaming everybody else for your dumb mistake. Like I said, be warned about free-floating hostility. This game sucks. A piggy. I'm tired of getting whacked by 1 pig or 1 dodo. Well, it's not a matter, and I'm not going to say get good. That's insulting, okay? That's just insulting. I'm not going to say get good, or however it is you say what kids spell G-U-D. Get good? Get good? Yeah, how about you get good at spelling? I'm not going to go there. I don't feel the need to go. I don't feel compelled to go there. Because it's not a matter of getting good. It's a matter of don't make dumb mistakes. Don't believe me about dumb mistakes? Hey, get in your car and get distracted and don't do what you're supposed to do when you're driving, and tell me about not having to pay the consequences for your stupidity. All right? This is how crashes happen. It's because people don't pay attention. They do dumb things when they're driving. Like this. See? I'm allowing that dodo to get at my side because I'm busy running my mouth. It's okay. See? It's okay. We got him. We dealt with it. Alright, I'm going to keep these bananas on me. Ooh, and some banana seeds. That's great. Banana seeds early are actually really nice. Banana seeds early on actually are really nice because I know it says in the description that either they or the lime trees or whatever have to be planted in the fertile soil. They don't. Okay, it's been my experience. They don't. Oh, come on. Did I not block that? Okay. There we go. See, the crabs, once you get your weapons upgraded, you can deal with them pretty swiftly and pretty efficiently. They go right down. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bandage up again. And bandages, there again. Bandages, just, hey, if you need to, build a workbench, chop some plant fiber, make some rough cloth, and make some bandages. You don't have to freak out every time your bandage supply runs a little low.
You don't walk away from this.
Busted him right in his face. See, try to keep him in front of you. Keep him in front of you. Chop them down. If they want to give you the opening, take it. Be careful though when you're dealing with mobs. Be really careful. You have to read the situation. Be patient. Don't just jump right into a firefight. Oh, that reminds me. Is there another guy lurking around over here somewhere?
Next round's on me.
Okay. Get him out of there.
You're freeing me.
Get him out of there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the Blackbeard. Up, Filibuster's gloves. Yes, sir. What do I want to drop right now? I'm going to get rid of this animal fat so I can pick that up. Bandages are going to go right in there. And gunpowder. Am I already full on gunpowder? Sure am. Look at that. Huh. I'm going to get rid of this steak because it's only the one. And then the gunpowder, the Filibuster's gloves, of course. All right. Now the question is, do I create another stash over here? I think I'm gonna want to. All right, let me go ahead and drop this real quick because I need to grab some of this plant fiber. Right, and where to put the stash? Where to put the stash? I'll just come down here. This will be the easiest way to do this. Just come down here. Put a basket there. Alright, the bananas, I'm going to keep the bananas on me. Put the potatoes there, the gunpowder, the bananas, I can stay on me right now. Okay. That to the last fort over here. I was heading in totally the wrong direction, wasn't I? And just call it Stash 1. It's out on that beach. We can drive by and pick it up pretty much at any time. It'll be a lot easier if I get the big boat, but I also drop my nails off in there, so that may maybe make things a little bit tricky. Okay, this is a smuggler's cache. caught me. Drake's double-barreled pistol. Hey, look at that, dude. We just upgraded. We just upgraded our pistol big time twice. I mean, that was back to back. Look at that. Now we got Drake's double-barreled pistol. Yes, sir. Discovery. We got bananas. Banana seeds, actually. So now that unlocks the ability to plant banana trees. Okay, there's that. And then there's that. Okay. Uh-oh. What's that? Okay. You see, I heard him rustling around in the background. So there again, guys, you know, you just have to pay attention. That's all. Pay attention to the sounds. Don't like be texting your mother and then wonder why. And then wonder why you get, you know, your tail handed to you because, you know, it's like, oh well, I didn't know they were there. Ah, I opened up to that. That was my bad.
Chop you to pieces.
There we go. Work 'em, boys. Work 'em. Okay, see, now we're out of bullets completely, so... That one guy, I busted him with both barrels, though.
You'll answer to Blackbeard. One clean shot.
Oof. Yep, see? See? Don't stand there and try to swing at the dude when you got another guy crawling up your backside.
Fire at will.
Uh-oh. Ah, there we go.
You don't walk away from this.
Janky combat system. It's really not. The controls are a little clunky right now. Okay, fine. Change your key bindings to something that works better for you. Yep. Okay. Sometimes you can hammer down their defenses. Sometimes. I don't recommend it when dealing with groups, but sometimes you can. Alright, we got us a club. Look at that.
Next time I complain about...
Okay. You released him.
They broke bones.
Alright, so the crew has been rescued. Alright. Let's go back to that stash I left on the beach on the north coast. Hopefully it's not swarming with enemy ships by now. Okay. Not saying never sprint. I never said don't ever sprint. I just said be careful when you do, especially going through thick undergrowth like that. You never know what you might stumble onto. You know what? I'm gonna leave that broken pistol over here. Actually, I'll swap it. Okay, can I take anything else? Yeah, the pearls we can take. Okay, so let's go ahead and summon our little boat. And what we can do with our little boat is go map and fast travel back to camp.
Careful now. Health before haste.
Okay. Yeah, silver spoons. We'll go ahead and throw the guineas in there as well. Both of those pistols, I'm going to go ahead and break those down. Yeah, more nails. How many nails are we at, by the way? We're at 12 nails just from harvesting flotsam that washes up on the shore. Really. Worn out pistol. Yes. The regular pistol. Yes. Okay. And see, salvaging material, it's a good way, it's really a good way of getting some of those materials back. I want to upgrade Drake's double-barrel pistol. Not really. Not right now. Like I said, I'm not much for pistols. Not much for them. But this club, I mean, once you discover weapons, you get the blueprint, so you can build them again if you really want. I'm just going to dismantle this club too. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll deposit all these lovely resources. Except for my bandages. I want my bandages back. Gunpowder can go in there. Banana seeds, I'm going to hold on to those for just a moment. Bananas, I'm also going to throw bananas in here where they belong. Coconuts can go in there, finally. And let me see here. We're going to go with farming, and we're going to pick up some banana trees. And I'm going to go ahead and plant these guys right up here, just to put them in the ground so that they're growing. Okay, let's go to the cook fire, and we can make a bunch of these banana nut smoothies. Banana coconut, that is, of course, right? But they last a good bit longer, actually, than okay, completed foods are over there, so let me grab those again. Okay. Nails, okay. Oh, guineas and insignias. They can go in there with the rest of the valuables. Maybe one day I'll build a chest. Not right now. Right? Not right now. Now, the nice thing is that if you're just joining in, I had placed some copper and some charcoal on these cookers back here. I'll go ahead and take all of that. We can go ahead and take all of that. And we can go ahead and deposit charcoal back there. All right. So, let's bring these copper ingots back over here. Okay, and last thing I'm going to want to do actually is check in at the workbench. And I'm going to go ahead and make, I want to just make 20. 20 would be 100 rounds. Yes. Okay. So, now we have copper ammunition. We got copper bullets, right? I'm still not going to do much shooting until I managed to obtain like a musket or a blunderbuss. Blunderbuss would be good too, though the range isn't great on it. Up close, that blunderbuss is devastating, dude. All right, now this is why the banana nut milkshake. It boosts your health, but also our stamina bar, you'll now notice, has 4 sections instead of just 3. So this will allow us to fight longer and fight harder. And to kind of give it a little bit of a test run. Yeah, that really does look just like Bootstrap Bill, doesn't it? The dude from the Pirates of the Caribbean with the barnacles and crap growing all out of his face. You know what I'm talking about. Be prepared for the third. Be prepared for the third strike. Sometimes they get him in. Oh, nope. I botched that one, didn't I? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. I'm gonna pull out my axe and I'm gonna chop up these wrecks real quick. See, more nails. Lots more nails. 3 nails. To be exact. Chop up these wrecks. I got lucky on that one. And see, coastal dodos, unless you attack them, they leave you alone. So pick your battles, folks. Pick your battles. Did I forget? Oh wow, I think I did forget. Wow, I did. I never actually picked up the dead man's chest. There we go. Some silver ingots, some guineas. Okay. And was that? No, it wasn't a level up. Okay. Yeah, we picked up 7 more nails. I don't know if I want to carry can I? Actually, I can craft it. I can craft it. Do I want to carry a bell around with me, though, is the question. Yeah, why not? I'll take one, and I'll carry it around. Alright? Because now that I know that that little boat can do what it does... All right, so let's go find a good launching off point. Let's go find a good launching off point, and we'll see about. I need a bigger boat. See those stashes that are just kind of chilling there? We can go and get those later at any time. How many nails do I have, incidentally? Do I have 20? There we go. Look at that. 20 nails right there. Boom. To repair the ship, it's also going to be like 20 coarse cloth or something like that. We'll take 30 just to be safe. And then I'll go ahead and make, I'm going to go ahead and make 20 rope. Oh, 19. No, 19, not 21. 19 rope, just to even this up, because this kind of stuff annoys me. go ahead and make no, I'm gonna go ahead and make 20 more. Oh no, not bandages. Oh no. Okay, well, spare bandages, why not, right? Spare bandages. Go ahead and make 30. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make 70. I'll go ahead and make 70 fabric. And that way we can put one in here and have one on us. Okay. So, there's all of the supplies that we need. Except for the wood. But that's okay. That's quite alright. Because the wood, like I said, just chop down trees. Guys, finding wood is not hard. Chop down some trees. I mean, unless you're really that kind of an uptight greenie, cut down some bloody trees. Use the wood. Oh look, here's some waste wood. Why don't we just grab some of this? Look at this. Let's clean up the beach a little bit. It's not my mess. I didn't put it here. But I can use these materials. Chop it up. Go to work. Ooh, she caught me. Dang. Nasty, vicious little piggy. Okay, so drink up the banana nut shake, eat some eggs and bacon, and we are off on another journey, folks. And then we're just going to head due east. More or less, actually. It's going to be slight east, northeast. And we'll just do what we did. We'll land on one side of the island, we'll cut across, and then, or do we just sail on around it? I'm going to cut across. It's faster. What's my inventory looking like? I'm going to drop that. The wood, I'll hold on to the wood for now. Alright, and while we're sailing, I'm going to go ahead and bandage up. That way I'm healing up while we're traveling across the briny deep. That's probably the single largest drawback of this little boat. It gets pushed around by waves so easy. It can't hold a steady course to save its life. Oh yeah, of course I wanted to hold on to the wood. Oops. And yep, we're getting up to be just about where we want to be. I should have enough time to salvage the boat. I'm surprised that doesn't actually throw your character off. Yeah, I think, at least as far as I've seen, that the only one of these kinds of things that's going to have any sort of chest is going to be on that first island that you land on. So much better than that stone axe. Oh my god. And I mean, seriously, even if I don't have enough of the other materials, I can build a bench, get the materials, or build a bench, produce what I need, and then destroy the bench and move on. Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. That is a shipwreck. The other shipwreck we cleared, right? Oh, nope, that's the shipwreck that we cleared. The next one appears to be over there. And the last one appears to be right there. So let's just go straight for the one that I know and hold to be true. Though first things first, actually. I think I want to go down to that little camp that I built. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to that little camp that I built real quick. Got time, got time, got time. Yeah, that's what they say though, right? Time. There ain't enough of it in a day. Are the pigs back? No? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and build that there. And what do I want to take? I want to take the rough hides because I need those. The guineas I'll take, the planks I'll take, combat repair kits. I'm definitely going to want to take those now because I'm going to have a ship. The coconuts, the potatoes, the sweet potato seeds. Not necessary right now, actually. And the... Oh, those I can definitely take because I've got them already. And I'm going to take the bird meat as well. The rest of this, y'all can sit there and sit tight. I do want to go ahead and just pull up that tent. I will go ahead and pull that up. Or did I want to do that? Actually, let me see here. No, I don't want to take all of this stuff. I can't take all of this stuff. I want to take the combat repair kits, though, because those are going to come in handy as soon as the boat is built. Let's see here. I'm going to put the planks in there. I'll put the salt in there for now. I can't use salt right at the moment. The undead essence I'll hold on to, and the coconuts y'all can go in there. Okay. So let's see here. I need more wood. I'm gonna want plant fiber. I'm gonna need more wood. And this one you can't chop. This one you can. Okay, so gather up some resources. See, we're already at 52 wood. And how long did it take? Really, I gathered all this stuff on my way over here, on the way across what I was doing. So, how much time does it really take, guys? Oh, I hate having to pack 10 wood. No, I hate having to pack 4 wood and 10 plant fiber because building a tent is so difficult. Rarely it is. I don't like this game. It doesn't do everything for me. It doesn't tell me everything. I don't like this game. As I've said it to one person before, bro. If you didn't know to do that or not to do that because it wasn't in the tutorial, good luck in life. don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm so tired of these self-indulgent wieners that need everybody to tell them every little detail about how things should be done because they can't, I don't know, think for themselves. Maybe what really irks me is because the game in and of itself has a lot of potential, and there's people out there that are trying to turn it into Call of Duty or Dynasty Warriors or something, you know? There's other people out there, the opposite extreme, of course, trying to turn it into, like, I don't know, naval action. Guys, if you want to play something, it's a simulator. You want to play go play a simulator. Go ahead. If you want your boat to be affected by wind direction, go ahead and do that. If you want it to be more straightforward like then go play Call of Duty, right? Leave the rest of us with a choice if we wish to take it. If this game takes off, great, we'll have it for a while. The company will stay around. If not, well, then they had a nice run. Hold on, what do I need? 100 wood. 100 wood, that's it. Yeah, and I don't have 100 wood right now. Got 86 wood. Oh, a crab shell. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get rid of that fiber and pick up that crab shell. Yes. Okay, 96 wood. You know, learn your stack sizes, guys. I mean, it's pretty darn. It's not that complicated. Why can I carry 100 nails but not 100 rocks? Because nails don't weigh that much. 20 coarse fabric. Did I not pack coarse fabric? I got coarse fabric. I got 100 wood, right? Don't I have 100? No, I'm one. Wow. Wow, okay. There we go. Now we got 100 wood. And there we go, lads. We got the bigger boat. Now, seriously, don't be surprised by the performance of the catch early. It's not. Oh my God! I almost went into drowning. Well, I did go into drowning mode there. Wow. That's crazy. All right. I'm going to use that as my base island for now. And there's our ship sitting proudly at anchor. All right. And I fast traveled like this because I don't have the time to track down all that other stuff right now. So I'm just going to come back. I'm going to unload. What else do we got? We got silver spoons. We got piastre. We've got, well, didn't need to put the bandages back over there. Crab shells, that's an item you can use to make trophies, but you can also sell those to the Buccaneers. So don't throw those out. Don't ignore them. They are they are a decent enough source for making money. I mean, you know, if you're already on the way and you're doing this or that, it's an easy way of making money, really. So, you know, don't be afraid to pick stuff like that up. What do we have for seeds? We've got some ficus seeds. We've got 8 cayenne pepper seeds. That's really nice. And then we also have 6 sweet potato seeds, but we can't plant those until we find fertile soil. All right. So we got rescuing the crew. We got 15 men on a dead man's chest. How my sea adventure began. We got to build a shipwrights workshop. Which, let me see, will that fit in here? I think it will. If it doesn't, we can build another shed just for that, maybe down on the coast, whatever works. That's probably what I'm going to wind up doing, but we'll have to do it next time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, reset my spawn point to here, and folks, ladies and gentlemen, fellow captains, survivalists, and adventurers in the archipelago, thanks for stopping by. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow if you were enjoying the content. This is Wolf190D signing off.